Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Amy from Camden Public Library, and today I was thinking about princess stories, and in particular, The Princess and the Pea. So, I'm going to share some stories. We're going to do this craft and extend. This is a perfect book extension and so fun to do. So, let's share some books. Okay, so here are some great Princess and the Pea stories. So this one is Princess and the Pea. Ooh, it's got a glare. There, you can see it a little better. Okay, Princess and the Pea by Lauren Child. Princess and the Pea by John Check and illustrated by Bernard Oberdiek. This is an Usborne book, The Princess and the Pea, retold by Matthew Oldman and illustrated by Lauren Alvarez. Princess Pigtoria and the Pea by Pamela Duncan Edwards and illustrated by Henry Cole. The Princessa and the Pea by Susan Middleton Earle and illustrated by Juana Martinez Neal. Super fun. And then in this Once Upon a Time in Rhyme with Seek and Find Pictures, Princess Tales by Grace Macaroon and Gail DeMarkin. And there is a Princess and the Pea tale in this. And then we have a twisted tale called The Princess and the Packet of Frozen Peas by Tony Wilson and Sue DeGennaro. So now, yeah, you definitely have to read the story. And there are way more than that, way more adaptations of the story. But find yourself a copy of a version of The Princess and the Pea folk fairy tale. And then you can make this great Princess and the Pea story. And it doesn't have to be a princess. It can be a prince. So I have a couple of little cutouts. So here is a princess. Here is a prince. It can be anybody. You can decide what you want. And you need to have a pony bead. But if you don't have a pony bead, that's fine too. You can use any bead. Or you can just draw your pea. So first thing, and I have a couple of strips of brown paper. And I also have a bunch of like strips of scrap fabric. This is a great way to use scrap fabric. And those will be all the blankets and mattresses and stuff that the princess or prince sleeps on. So let's build. Oh, and I have a crown and hair. So let's build this. So what I'm going to do is build this like giant bed, kind of like a bunk bed. Okay, here we go. And then, okay, so now here is the bottom of my bed. All right, and then I'm gonna put pea right at the bottom. Okay, there's my pea. And then I'm going to start putting on my mattresses. So we're gonna just go across and build these across. Okay, some of them are longer than others. Some are super tiny. Oops. Actually, what I can do is I'm gonna go like this, and we're just gonna keep going. That. Let's see. Here's one. That's a thin mattress. You can use scrapbook paper if you don't have fabric. You literally can use anything that you have. You could even draw it or color the mattresses for your bed. Okay, keep going, because there were a lot. If you don't know the story of the princess or the prince and the pea, you need to know it. Okay, so here we are, building. There we go. All right. Oops. Where's another one? Okay. And there we are. Okay, so now I need to make my my little people, my prince and my princess, because you can decide how you want to play it. Let's see. Let's do a blonde little prince. Okay, and I'm gonna do a princess. And I'm gonna do it like this. And then we'll put this on top. There we go. All right, and then they're sleeping. Or not sleeping. Trying to sleep. Okay. All right, so, and then you can color this. Here's another one. Maybe she's trying. There we go. And then you can color them and you can put them up at the top of the bed. So you either have princess or you have a prince, and there is your bed and your pea at the bottom. And will they find it? You can put a crown on. You can put a crown on him if you want. But read the story, do a craft. Super, super fun. And a great way to extend the book, which helps kids remember the story. Happy reading, happy crafting. Miss Amy.